two brothers arrived at their grandfather's grave, only to find a large empty pit. The priest informed them that the lease on the plot had expired a year ago, and their grandfather's ashes had already been moved. To renew the lease, they would need to pay 5,000 euros. The boy immediately suggested selling the RV to cover the cost, but the priest added that the plot had already been rented out to someone else, meaning they couldn't secure it even if they had the money. With no other options, the brothers had to come up with a new plan to find a resting place for their grandfather. Desperate to raise the funds, they set their sights on their cousin's prize-winning cow, valued at 60,000 euros. Determined, they sneaked into the cow field and found the champion cow, who was calmly listening to music. The boy skillfully unlocked the chain, and they led the cow away. But as they returned, they were stunned to see their cousin chatting with their grandmother. The brothers had no choice but to play it cool and get back in the RV, trying to come up with a way to get rid of their cousin. To their surprise, the cousin revealed that he had rented their grandfather's plot and had given it to his father-in-law. He also mentioned that he had already reserved a spot in a columbarium for both their grandfather and grandmother, asking for their forgiveness and urging them not to worry. But when he turned around, he saw his prize cow standing outside the RV window. The next day, the brothers placed their grandfather's ashes in the columbarium. Afterward, they checked on their grandmother, who, miraculously, was showing signs of improvement. Running around with her every day seemed to have stabilized her health. With renewed spirits, the brothers resumed their journey to find the dog. They were on their way to the last house when the boy suddenly announced that the dog was actually at the first house they visited. The brother was dumbfounded, realizing they had been running in circles. The boy explained that he saw the dog had made new friends and was happy there, feeling that it was where the dog truly belonged. He admitted he didn't want their journey together to end, so he lied about the dog's location. Hearing this, the brother felt a sense of relief and joined his brother in running towards the ocean in the distance. They played and laughed in the waves before heading back home. They returned the adoption records to the shelter and left the disabled dog with their grandmother, giving it a new home. Finally, they drove back to the juvenile center. The boy said goodbye to his grandmother and the dog, and promised his brother that he wouldn't cause any more trouble. He vowed to leave the center on his own terms next time and continue this beautiful journey of life. In the movie, the boy isn't portrayed as a bad person, just someone who struggles to express his feelings. At 17, he's at that age of youthful defiance and curiosity. After watching this film, you might find a deeper understanding of what youth is all about. Life is like a journey without a clear destination. No one knows where it will end, but all we can do is move forward bravely and enjoy the scenery along the way.
Like and subscribe.